Eee. Rocco.
Oh man, Rocco. He's still single.
Two. Ah.
Kelly, get back.
Got him. Dylan. Run, Dylan. Home. Oh, he's gonna get him. Rudd crushed it.
Kelly, gotta switch with Brennan. Too late. Well, you get the fielding opportunity.
He gets a fielding up.
Yeah, these teams are looking a little uneven.
Hurry, Landon.
Oh, got him. Duke is out.
Oh no, guys, wait.
Okay.
Good thinking.
Holy mama.
Nice move, Dylan. Brennan, you can bat next.
Dylan, he's gonna throw you out, Dylan.
Go. You didn't hit Pearson? Get there. See,
Oh,
why don't you
no.
touch it?
They're gonna get to it.
Hurry, P.
Stop. Hey, two. Go.
Go.
Depends what happens.
Keep going. P. He's trying. There you go, sis.
It's spent.
Don't throw her out. Go, baby, go. Keep going. Come on, baby. Score. Back second.
Brennan. I mean, I had more fun with Brennan this year, and it makes me very sad that you're leaving us next year because we would have had a lot of fun in the future. But wherever you go, keep doing what you're doing because the every day after practice or after a game, Brennan would come up and ask, "Is there something I can do better?" And you know what? Just keep doing that, and you will be fine. You will go very far, and keep up the good attitude.
Great.
Yeah. Mr. Elgin. Always, it seems like when we needed a hit, when we needed someone to make a catch, when we needed something to happen, Dylan always seemed to be in the right place at the right times. And that's why I remember when we played a couple seasons ago with Coach Chris, with Coach Brandon, again, the same thing. It was always right place, right time. So thanks for being there again. We're going to work on next year because I'm going to make sure that we're going to work on getting out of the way of a pitch.
Turn your back.
Because I'm afraid what's going to happen to your head at some point. But again, towards the end of the season, I mean, we saw Pearson get hits towards the end of the season, making plays. Every year I see a little bit more in you, and that's why we wanted to have you this year, and we're going to see you keep improving every year. So, thank you very much for being around. I think the guy who took the next most shots this year was Landon. It seemed like every time we turned around, Landon was on the ground near home plate after he got hit with something. So,
Landon gets an Emmy.
Yeah, you do get an Emmy. If nothing this is like it is like an Emmy award right here. So, Landon, thank you very much for the Anthony, what can we say? Again, he's one of these guys who you never hear Anthony talk. I mean, I didn't really, the first 2 seasons we worked together, I didn't really even know you talked. And you know, now after we've gotten to know each other, but again, just one of these guys who just is quiet, goes about his business, doesn't say a whole lot, you know, but when you need a hit, there's a hit. When Anthony gets up, when he's catching, he's quiet, he's a workman. And you know, I just love having him on the team because I can always count on you. But thank you, Anthony. Hi, Christopher. Smiley.
Hi.
Yeah.
Hi.
It's we've been together. How many? I think 4, maybe 3 or 4 seasons.
Yeah, it's been since T-ball.
Yeah.
I've been on the team.
I know you
I
have
was on
been.
your team.
You have been. That's again. I know all you get. This is what. Are you starting to get? Are you starting to understand this now? Why we all? Why we're all together?
Yeah, I get it.
You know, Christopher, again, another guy, and this is funny because no one talks, but Christopher has always been this kid who just is quiet and he works, he hits, he's a great fielder, and I'm going to say it again. I picked all you guys for a reason, and this is it. The attitudes are so good. Christopher's attitude has always been as a worker. And I don't know how many different ways I can say it, but I appreciate what you do. I appreciate when you come out and you lead by example. You get it done, and that's why you're an all-star this year. And I really do believe when I look at everybody in this league, I can pick my top 10 who I'd love to have, and you would be one of those guys.
I'm one.
So you're all are. You're all are.
So everybody 5, 6, 7, 8.
Great job, Chris.
Good job, Chris.
Great job. We got left. We got Rocco. We got Kellen. Ryan Rudd.
Yeah, yeah, his trophy's right.
I got you already. I got you already.
See, his trophy's right there.
Adelaide.
Ryan Rudd. When we do this, when we sit down before the season, we figure out what we want to do. What do we need? We need pitchers. We need hitters. We need a first baseman. We need all kinds of different positions, and when you pick those positions, we looked at you and we said Ryan Rudd's going to be our pitcher this year. He's going to be one of these top guys who is going to. We know we can get up there and we can throw strikes, and he's going to be successful. And again, you did exactly what we asked you to do every day. We put you in. You threw strikes. You were there, you got hits, you did everything that we asked you to do. So again, thank you very much. Another guy, we said we needed a catcher, and we knew that we had Anthony, we knew we had you. We looked at both of you as our 2 catchers. Anthony was not able to catch all the time because he was working and traveling. I knew we had you. We had you for speed. We picked you for your bat. We picked you for your catching. And we knew that wherever we put you, we would be fine. We knew we could put you in the outfield, in the infield. We needed to have that guy that could go anywhere when we needed him. And wherever we put you, you always came through. You got the hits when we needed them. You made the plays out in the field when we needed you to, and we really appreciate everything that you were able to do for us. Thank you. And you look at him and you say, okay, well, but that kid has more heart. Look, I'm sorry. He has a lot of heart. I mean, maybe more heart than a lot of you guys. He got out there and did it every time. We knew Luke's on second base. We didn't have to worry about that. Second base is a position that we knew we had this guy who could go out there, was going to make every play. He wasn't going to miss anything. He's so consistent. He got up to bat and always had a smile on his face. I don't care where we were, what the situation was. Luke was smiling. And, that's something that, again, is more important than winning and losing, is if you're having a good time. I think Luke always had a good time. I hope he did. But he was a huge part of our success this year. So we appreciate it, Rocco.
Oh, boy.
So I know. I'm proud of Rocco. I am. And I'm gonna brag a little bit, but I think he has a good attitude. His attitude is always, he doesn't get shaken up. You put him on the mound, he could have a 3-0 count, and he's the same as he is if he's 0-2. He hits. We want to work on it a little bit. We talk about it. We got to work on a couple of things here and there, but his attitude is good, and that's something that I always talk to him about, his attitude. It's more, like I said, more important than anything else. More important than talent. If you can keep everything in perspective and have fun with it. I'm harder on him than I think anybody else, and I get in trouble for that quite a bit. A lot. But I'm not going to stop. I won't change that. I expect a lot out of him, maybe to a fault.
Just do not do it when I'm hungry.
When he gets very sad.
Hungry.
Right, he's hungry a lot,
Talking
so
baseball.
that's always a problem.
That's why he's so tall.
Right, that's why he is. But Rocco, thank you. You know, there's.
How about we just give like a huge round of applause to our 3 coaches?
These two guys are very busy. I mean, I'll tell you what, they are very, very busy. And he's running a company, he's running 3 restaurants, and they still made it out to make sure that they took care of you guys. So you owe them a lot of thanks.
Let's start with Coach Brandon. Coach Brandon was our cheerleader this season.
That's good.
He was our videographer. He was our famous video YouTube maker. Got in a little trouble for that, but he, more than anyone else, cheered you guys on. Like, I loved hearing him get you guys hustling to first base, and it was always just had your back and just gave you guys so much support and love out there on the field. So let's just hear it for Coach Brandon. So Coach Chris, like he sat over there on third base and like brought you guys in and brought you guys around and scored a lot of runs for this team with his support and his help. He was always like a really positive force for you guys, making you feel confident to steal those bases and get to home plate, and he was a big reason why we scored so many runs this season. So why don't you guys give a big round of applause for Coach Chris. All right, so last but not least, our fearless leader, our gentle giant, Coach Dan. Well, not so gentle giant sometimes. But I think that we all owe a lot of gratitude and appreciation to our manager, not only for picking you guys and putting together, I think, probably the best 10 kids in the league, but also for just always being there to support you and be there for you, and really knowing with the support of his other coaches how to put together not only like 11 or 10 kids, but 11 kids who could really become a team. And so let's just give